Okay, so continuing the Delta episode, let's check who we currently have in our team. So there's probably about 8 to 10 Pokemon we can use in this playthrough. We can vary it a bit. I'll put the options down as well. So at the moment we have Ampharos, Ninetales, Swampert, Bannet, Umbreon, and Iron Fairy. As an alternative, we can also have... So I actually use Lugia in my team that was given to me by a good friend. But I can see why you wouldn't want me to use a legendary in the playthrough. So we have Lugia that's at a similar level to all the other Pokemon. I can use Milotic sort of as a stand-in, I suppose. I've used Edward also before I put Ninetales in my team. Sandslash is who I depend on to get me through caves and anything else that needs cutting or rock smashing. Gorgeist is not as high leveled, but she is an option if we urgently need a grass type. I can just level her up in the Victory Road or quickly go through the Elite Four again. So who else do we have? And we can potentially use Raikou or Entei. Yeah, that's it. So I suppose Ampharos, Ninetales, Bannet, Swampert, Umbreon, and Mawile. And then as a reserve, we can have Crobat and Macaulay. Unless we need Lugia or Gorgeist for a specific reason. Or, of course, going through a specific area that needs Sandslash. Sorry if this episode seems a bit haphazard. I'm just trying different ways to actually film this playthrough since I can't afford a capture card at the moment. My channel's a bit too small. As my channel grows, I can use the money that I get from the channel to afford a capture card. Okay. Tedious, bothersome child. You should just be quiet. And give me the keystone. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I already know that you can use Mega Evolution. Ah. Are you even listening? I've been telling you. Oh, meow. Huh? You. Okay, so these guys want keystones, which I have no idea what keystones are. I might have one, actually. Okay. That's probably not the best matchup. So... we're a bit spoiled with Swampert because I've also used Swampert. Even when I wasn't training Swampert, I've used Surf, like going to new areas. So we're a bit spoiled with Swampert being so powerful at the moment. And speaking of Surf, I think the thing I like most about ORAS is actually the back scenery, because the character sprites do not... oh, I can't even call them sprites. Like, the 3D models don't impress me. I think they've actually stepped back. That's beautiful. Like, the drawings I enjoy. But the actual movable characters are almost a bit childish compared to X and Y. Yes, yes, I know. I'm always meddling. So, where's Wally? Oh, okay, so Zinnia attacked him as well. Okay, so... what are we... ah, never mind. Oh. It's me, Steven. Have you been doing well? Hey, I imagine you must be quite shocked. This is a communication code that Devon is still currently developing. It comes installed on every Pokénav Plus. I thought I would use it if I needed to contact you urgently, but it looks as though that time has already come. I'm sorry to ask you, but I need you to come to the Devon Corporation in Rossborough. There's something I have to talk to you about in person. I'll be waiting for you there. Okay, I won't be doing all the voices because like that was a lot of information and it's just easier than to read it in my own voice. So since Lugia usually flies for me or Crobat, and I don't have them in my team currently, we're just going to use the Eon Flute. Okay, Rustboro. Oh. So I'm filming on my partner's 2DS so you can see the bottom and the top screen. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, Rustboro City. What I actually need from the Devon Corporation is to give me some fossils. Okay, Devon. Oh, there's that man. I always think I need to help him. He looks a bit like he needs help. Okay, a big building, big building, big building. Ah! Mia, I'm sorry about summoning you so suddenly. It is well known how often my intuition turns out to be right, but I would never imagine we would be meeting again so soon. I'm sorry to say it is not happy news that brings us together. This isn't something we should discuss in public. Let's continue this inside. Very mysterious. See, Steven is such a cool guy and his sprite just looks weird. I'm just gonna call it a sprite. I know it's a 3D model. Mia is here. Well, welcome, welcome. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Ho ho, I suppose I'm just getting old. Recently I seem to forget details just as soon as I learn them. Ho ho ho. Okay, so what we need to do is okay. Okay, ooh, it's story time. Okay. So this might be important in the Alola region because this is obviously post-game and they were actually thinking of the new generation as it goes. So, let's see. Ooh, music. There was a great war at that time in a region far from here. That war was finally brought to an end by a weapon created by one man. Okay, that's referring to Carlos. And what energy source could power such a dreadful weapon? Do you know? You see, it ran on the life energy of Pokemon. Because that's not creepy. The energy that could be gained by the sacrifice of so many Pokemon. There are surely many people who would call it reprehensible. But my father, the president of Devon before me, said this. Couldn't we use the energy to improve the lives of people and Pokemon? And so he developed our greatest creation here at the Devon Corporation, Infinity Energy. Devon was able to become one of the top industries in Hoenn and developed into a giant you see today. You may be surprised to learn that the Devon parts you once recovered for us were in fact parts of a motor that would make it possible to power the submarine using Infinity Energy. It was not long before we began to expand our attempts to further human development. Next we moved into exploring space. The rockets launched from the Mossip Space Center using our Infinity Energy. They are the true results of our dreams, our passions, and our technology. But never did we imagine that they could end up being the best hope for saving our world. My preamble has been quite long, but we arrive at last at the real issue. This is the overwhelming catastrophe which is now approaching us. A huge asteroid more than 6 miles in diameter is currently on track to collide with our planet. We have been working together with the Mossip Space Center, which is the first to recognize this danger. We are devising countermeasures that would use our rockets, but in order to these plans to succeed though, we need a meteorite shard. So that's it. You wanted to go and get that shard for you. Ha, that's my boy, alright. I knew you'd understand at once. It was hardly a deduction worthy of praise. I want you to make your way to the Granite Cave near Dewford. According to our surveys, you should be able to find that kind of meteorite shards that we need there. And you, Stephen, I want you, son, to head to the Space Center at once to start the preparations, using that link cable I gave you. The link cable? So it's a warp system? Yes, I understand, but Granite Cave? Ah, I see, the floor where we first met, the floor with the ancient wall paintings. It is true that there were many shards of meteorite scattered about there. It looks as though it's decided then, Mia. I will head for the Space Center in Mossip. If I learn anything, I will contact you at once. Though it'll end up as another one-sided message like the one I sent you, I'm afraid. Good luck. Stephen, you be careful. Okay, now off we go. Off we go to Dewford! I actually had the Dewford town theme song, well, city music, as my alarm tone for a while. Okay, woo! Well, that's nice and easy. Okay, well, it seems that we will need Sand Slash anyways now, so I'll do a lot of things off camera because I don't want it to be a full-on let's play. More of a highlights, I guess. So a lot of times that I'll just be walking or whatever, I might pause, or I might start talking about a completely different topic and just mute whatever I said at the time if I think again, that might actually not be that interesting. So let's... I'm a bit disorientated in terms of how fast I'm going. Ooh. Oh, I've arrived. Oh, okay. I guess this is more storytelling rather than playing. Well, seems like it's true. It really is, just like the wall painting there. This one shows primal reversion, while that one shows mega evolution. I guess that proves it once and for all. Our great ancestors once lived here too. The ancestors who passed down through me the knowledge of how to protect the world, how to avert the threat that will appear from space as long was foretold, from a place higher even than the heavens. What is it, Asta? Oh, that whisper just spoke. We do seem to meet an awful lot, Meow. Are you also interested in this old painting? Or are you here for the other? For one of the meteorite shards that can serve as a source of power for the legendary Pokémon that lies in the heavens above. Either way, you know I adore you. That's it, I can't help it. I have to battle you. I'll play nice though and ask first. You're ready to battle me, right? That's my girl, now let's do it. Give me a good taste of everything you and your Pokémon have to offer. Yeah, just as I switched into Sandslash, of course. Why does she have to be so creepy looking, for goodness sake? Okay, bad matchup. Oh, actually, since we have Drought, we can just take it out with a Solar Beam. If it's not faster, but I doubt it. So let's take a chance. I would have liked that to do more damage. Ow! What the hell? Okay, that was freaking scary. I'm really glad now this isn't a Nuzlocke. Okay, we're not gonna mess around. Oh, actually no, we don't want to Mega Evolve because she's a Dragon Trainer. This is a really, really strong Pokemon. Hammer Arm? I've only recently learned Hammer Arm, so... Oh, excellent. Woo! Altaria, so you're weak to... Well, since she's a flying, I'll use Ampharos. Okay, before anything Mega Evolves, I think I'm just gonna go for a Thunderbolt, followed by a Power Gem. Okay, good job, Ampharos. Ooh, it knows Flamethrower. Power Gem. I've never been fond of Rock-type moves, but I really like Power Gem. Yay! Okay, Salamence. I guess we can try a Thunderbolt. I don't know, Salamence is pretty powerful, so it might have a flamethrower and then we're doomed, but we're gonna take the best shot we can. Ha ha! And this is why I have Hypercut on Mawile and not Intimidate. Thank you very much. There's just too many Pokemon that have Intimidate. Actually, we'll just play a bit rough with the dragons. Mega Evolve! Ha! Go Mawile avoided the attack. Oh yeah! It's super effective! Awesome! Well, she's a good sport. Yes, that's it. That's just what I was looking for. I don't know why I have to give her a smoky voice. Oh, this music is so beautiful! Oh, she even gives it to me. Is she a good guy or a bad guy? Ooh, it's glowing. Okay. Ooh, close up. The actions that you're taking now, are they based on the ideals you cling to? Or are they based on the actual truths? And if they are, how much of the truth do you think you know? Yes, ma'am, moving out. Such a spoiled good you are, Esther. So what'll be our next stop, sweetie? Probably Moss Deep City, I'm guessing? Mia, were you able to find the meteorite that we needed? If we were able to secure it, could you hurry back to us at the Moss Deep Space Center? We don't have much time. Okay, I think we'll just head to Moss Deep. I know it's a bit of a shaky start, so forgive me for that. I'm pretty new to this, and especially a very uncomfortable position I'm filming in. But I really do want to play Pokemon with you guys, because while making videos is awesome, it really prohibits me to have time to actually play the game. So I really would like to play it on the channel. And yes, I know I can play ROM hacks, but I don't know if I've said it before. I'm still not very sure whether I agree with playing a ROM hack. I'm happy to watch a ROM hack, but in terms of playing, I'm not too sure. Not yet, at least. So I only have, I think, Ruby Sapphire. I don't even think I have Emerald, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Oh, I have like a rocket, type of a red rocket lock or something. But that's old. Like the ROM hacks that I have are literally 10 years old. So maybe I will play them on my channel, because I actually don't see them around anymore, especially that rocket one. Okay, I think we'll call it an episode for now, just so they don't get too long. Let me know what you liked about the episode. Let me know if you can give me any more tips. As for my team, I guess I'll just play it with the team that I've accumulated, with my few reserves. So leave a comment below on the question of the day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Delta episodes, but also for Pokemon Chit Chat coming out, my top 10 Pokemon based on birds, and a how-to video also coming very soon. Thank you for supporting my channel. Let the battle for the crystal badge begin.